Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream. I'm Dr. Das, curator of the Museum of ZZT, and I'll be your tour guide today as we look at a few different worlds here today. We've got us some interesting stuff scheduled for here. Happy ZZT Sunday, y'all. Hello ellipses and marbles and author blues and everyone else who's here. We've got some 24 hours of ZZT games that haven't been seen in a while. At least a few. I'm gonna give the Opera House another shot. Yesterday was a bad headache day, unfortunately, so I didn't get to do much of anything. I was hoping I'd be able to, get some Windows 95 machine, virtual machine up and running or something, but I wasn't able to do that. So for the Opera House, when we get to that, we're just gonna play it normally. It's one of Will's incomplete games. It doesn't have a ton to it. It has a neat idea that I would have liked to attempt to see in action, unfortunately. But there's not going to be a whole lot there. Beyond that, though, the stuff that's actually new to our schedule here are some 24 hours of ZZT games. We've got one from a 2007 contest, which had a whopping 2 participants, which is the state of the ZZT community of that era. The 24-hour format kind of collapsed in the early 2000s, and this is why, because nobody would end up actually submitting anything. And honestly, even of that, we already actually have one of the games uploaded independently, so there's only one new game there. But more interestingly is Shadows of the Night, which is all the way back in 1998 from the very first 24 Hours of ZZT competition, where the only surviving bundle of those entries notably had that one missing because the download was corrupt. And it took us, 25 plus years to finally find a copy. So it has not been seen in quite some time, despite everything else in that competition being readily available for the entire duration. So I think we'll have some fun stuff there. I've got some other stuff in the wings if needed. At this point, the unpreserved queue that I'm pulling from is down to a single-digit number of games, basically. So I just have them all downloaded. As time permits, we'll see what we've got. And also, despite the ordering here, just because the Opera House was from a previous stream, I'm going to actually save that one for the end. I want to just get right to the new stuff, as it were. Newly added stuff, I suppose. Not the new stuff from 2009, which is now old stuff. It's difficult. And to do that, it would help if I had ZZT up and running. So we're going to actually start with the 2 games submitted. The Quantum P's 24 Hours of ZZT. Of the topic of alternate history. And oh boy, we've got a game about AI. How timely. How fortunate. The perfect timing. This is the one that we haven't seen. This is by Nixon here. And apparently of that 24-hour time limit, 2.5 hours. So this is basically actually a modern 142.4 hour. 144 minutes. 1 coffee. I should actually try that. I think the next 2.4 is the early bird is now. If folks want to participate in that. Next week, I believe, I think I'm going to end up streaming my next entry to that. Let's see what this AI thing is all about. We've all heard so much about it. Also, I did look at the scripts of these. I think this one's fine. The other one's a little odd, but I think we're all adults who can handle it in this case. So just be aware. Don Atanasov. Making this calculating machine is oh so hard. Perhaps I should rip off someone else's idea and claim it as my own. This set back the creation of the computer many years, so much so that integrated circuits had been designed for small, simple devices before being implemented in a computer. Here's how it could have happened. This delay led to the fast development of high-speed computers. With the education being so good at the time, many bright people were coming up with a number of ingenious ideas. the field of artificial intelligence became a competitive battlefield for the most intelligent computers. Oh, 2007. And after a short time, competitions were set up to compare the different designs. The field of AI interested Alfred Adam. He had competed in a number of these AI competitions and won a few of them. He had disappeared from the scene to work on his latest project, a self-learning robot. This self-learning ability had not yet been used, as no one could implement it. He'll figure it out, though. See, Alfred figured out that all it required was simple pattern recognition algorithms. He downloaded the entire global database into its huge memory. Yeah. I mean, this ain't, it's alternate history. This ain't too far off. The global database, as we call it. In doing this, the robot froze. Alfred thought that it was just processing the information. It remained frozen for a week, at which point Alfred decided to turn it off. Unluckily, the robot had just finished analyzing human history, and had come to the conclusion that humans were highly inefficient and threatened the robot's existence. Thus, Alfred's creation killed him. There we go, now we're in video game territory. After doing this, the robot set to work creating workers to make other robots to destroy all humans. Once it reached 100, it sent them out to destroy the closest town. 100 robots versus all of humanity. Look at this guy. This cool gun and jumpsuit. This is a still from an MST3K episode. You are sitting in your office doing some paperwork. Being a small-town cop isn't an interesting job, so any distraction is a good one. You hear a scream out in the street. You grab your shotgun and run outside. You see an odd-looking robot killing a woman. This is a lot of story. I wonder how much game is actually going to be here, given that they said they made this in like 2.5 hours. You see an odd-looking robot killing a woman who was walking along the street. You run up 10 feet away from the robot and pull the trigger, blowing the robot into hundreds of pieces of metal. The woman is dead. Not much you can do about that. Knowing that the only person in the area who works with robots is Alfred, you ring him. He doesn't answer. You decide to go to the armory and get some more ammunition and head out to Alfred's place. Alright, Alfred. What did you do this time? Oh no, more robots! My favorite Lemmings sequel. Hurry and get to the armory before you go. Oh. Okay, well. They haven't figured out how to go around walls, which is good. Let them get. Okay. I'm gonna guess that none of this is anything. All decoration, purely. Hang on, different chair. No. I like the very triangular CRT monitors, I'm assuming. Look outside, even. We're on a time limit. Oh! I got a whole bunch of ammo just for walking in here, even. That's a fun little compromise. It's fun to pick up 12 ammo. It's not fun to pick up 50 ammo. So how'd the robots get here? Oh no, more robots. Whoa. They like kill. Oh. Guess we're gonna. Wow, okay. Robot factory is operating. How deadly. Okay. 10 health. The usual. Oh, what do I do here? Am I just supposed to survive? There's no passage, and there's no board exits. It's like just the right level of robots, though, to be manageable, which is kind of neat. I'm very impressed at this noisy board. Oh, I did. Okay. You killed all the robots. Now to take out the leader. Well, there's a few more whoa! Oh, that's robot leader, I suppose. Who is a much worse fight. Oh, he's learning. Oh, we did it. You killed the leader. You have saved the world from its doom. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to bed now. That's the real curse of the 24-hour format. You either gotta stay up really late, or just throw out a lot of time. Alright, yeah, 2.5 hours. If that showed up for a 2.4-hour jam, I think that would be a pretty solid entry. The duplicator thing actually worked, like, incredibly well. I was really surprised by that. Nice little title screen. Well, only one coffee. Not bad. Not bad at all. The other game is one that has been around for a while. I don't know if there's any differences between this and the standalone uploads. Sometimes those get updates, but this one seems a much more fun take on alternate history. Eisenhower and Radiation, and apparently a giant kaiju attacking the city. And even a walkthrough and manual. If I look at that manual, there's probably nothing exciting there. Yeah. Save before doing something risky. The numbers prefixing the areas are not the order in which you're supposed to visit them. I just use them to keep track of flags. I will probably get rid of them in a later version. Try talking to some people more than once if you're stuck. Consult the walkthrough below if you don't know how to proceed. Okay. So we'll have a walkthrough available at least. You're a walkthrough in your 24 hours. Yeah, an interesting use of time, I suppose. December 12th, 1946. America was in a bitter world war with Japan, Germany, Poland, France, and the commies. Wow. The whole world seems to be involved in this war. Tired of fighting, America wanted a quick way out. The President ordered the dropping of atomic bombs on every one of its enemies' capital cities, turning them into radioactive dust. Unfortunately, the technicians got a little carried away. Nice nuke. America was the only country left. Uh-oh. Dark timeline. Whoa. Good art. Some of the effects seen after the blast were small and disturbing. No, this is from 2007. But I can see the similarities. Frightening creature. Oh, speaking of. I love their lashes, though. They all look pretty. Others were incredibly hazardous. This is what happens when you nuke the entire rest of the world. Everything starts blinking. Or truly bizarre. What am I looking at here? The truly bizarre, okay. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a creature or not, even. Oh, goodness. Another horrific mutation from the atom bomb. A rumor has spread across the land of a terrible new radioactive power rising from the ashes of Eurasia. Only America can stop it, but does America have enough will left to be victorious? People are losing trust in their government because of its inability to handle these new circumstances. Yeah, geopolitics never change. It is up to you, President Eisenhower, to reclaim the faith of the American public. Better hit the road. How it works. Go around America and gain the confidence of your fellow citizens. Once you've done that, you can fight the source of your troubles in the nuclear waste world of Eurasia. Citizens will give you approval badges if they have confidence in you. Collect all 7. Okay, where do we go? Maine, Florida, Chicago, Michigan with a question mark. Colorado, Texas, Washington. And I guess this is our... This boat leads the way to Eurasia. Okay. Then what's this one? The White House. Seen... in, like, Western New York? The geography here leaves a bit to be desired. Let's get Florida out of the way. Welcome to Florida. I could really go for a hot dog. No, I don't want a stupid hot dog. Beat it, Eisenhower. Eisenhower. I don't believe in you anymore. What? Oh. It's a very strange feeling to look out at the ocean and to know that there's nobody out there. Aw, cheer up. How could you possibly suggest that? Okay. We have to cheer up a sad person in Florida, and we have to deliver a hot dog to somebody in Florida. Where would you get the best dogs in this country? I feel like of these options, I guess Texas. Ooh, are we gonna get some actual timely geopolitics here? Right on this border. A comforting kitten. Okay, I think the goal of this game is to win the approval of the average American by giving them hot dogs. And I don't see any reason why this wouldn't work. Give me a hot dog and I will give you this comfort kitten. Where do we find hot dogs in this country? Howdy, Eisenhower. What you up to? Eisenhower, you're going to defeat radioactive evil, and you need my support. Tell me, Eisenboy, are you going to fight those zombies in Eurasia? Are you going to wipe them off the map? You bet. And you don't need to ask me for my approval. You already got it. Okay. I see. We only need to win the approval of the rich people. One badge. So, no hot dogs. Maybe feel Colorado or Michigan. We'll see what Michigan is just for the question mark. Okay, they've got guns and Ford. This is such a fun portrayal of America. Yeah, I mean, of course. We really are getting hot dogs. Eisenhower, I don't have any faith in you. Yeah, okay. How's Ford doing? Eisenhower. Why do I keep calling him Hauser? Eisenhower. The factory reactor is broken. We can't build any more cars. We can't employ anyone if it's broken. Please fix it. Oh no, it's Sokoban. Hello, welcome. Now it's time for America's favorite puzzle. I think I just go the long way around here. I'm worried I'll screw this up and truly lose the faith of the American people. I did screw this up. I needed to push the other slider up, not down. That's how they get you. Why does Michigan get a question mark? This seems accurate enough. We're good. We're good. Actually, I can put a bunch over here. Now we're getting somewhere. Soon we'll build cars again. The beast, he breathes again. Good job. Take this approval badge. Again. We're helping rich people. Okay, that was amazing work, Eisenhower. Oh, wow. Okay, lots of ammo. Watch out, Eurasia. You just want a hot dog. Where do we get hot dogs? I wish I could find them, because every hot dog I don't find just means I have to go back to another state. Yep. Surely it's Colorado. This doesn't look like a place where you would get hot dogs. And there's another red dude who I'm sure is also just... The invisible walls hurt you. That's a new level of horror. Glad it's only 1 damage. Hot dog? Yeah, of course. Of course. Oh, man. I really hope that I can just win this guy's approval by talking to him. This is Colorado Mountain. You are a true hero for finding me. Take the badge, and a Vitality Power Shield as well. Eisenhower got the Vitality Power Shield. Whoa, that's a lot of health. Okay, but we're not... We're still making me go through this maze. Wait, where was it? Okay, left. Oh, I completely missed that there was an exit and a second passage. Also, apparently the Colorado misspelling is on purpose? Another mystery? I don't know why. I really don't think of California or Washington as, like, the hot dog state. Yes, Maine? Oh, there's something to do here. Oh no, lions. Oh, they are moving. Weird, it feels. Oh. Why? It looks like they're just moving strangely to me for some reason. I believe this is where our unseemly dialogue comes into play. Maybe not. Thank you, Eisenhower. You have my confidence. Take this approval. Yeah, you probably wanted me to kill all the lions in Maine. Is that supposed to be a gag? Lions, Maine? Funny. Door is locked. To protect the citizens from lions, you suppose. Okay. Great work, Eisenhower. Open the doors to these buildings. Why? So I can comfort the citizenry. I think we'll go with that option. Well, I can't refuse the president, can I? Fun fact, both those dialogue options lead to the same thing. Don't like hot... Please sell me hot dogs. Please be the hot dog man. Just give me hot dogs. I don't even think I have any money. I will never find the hot dogs. Where are the hot dogs? It's California or Washington. And I mean, I've been wrong so many times, so I'm just going to go with California because I figure it's the least likely. You know, when you know it. Hot dogs. Already checked Michigan. They just had the Ford Motor Company. My man, you're like, it's right here. Woe is me. I cannot sell any hot dogs, says the hot dogger. I can sell your hot dogs. Really, please do, and return with the money when you're done. Received 6 hot dogs. Torches represent your hot dogs. Thanks. Now we get to go across America feeding the people hot dogs. What an incredible idea for a game. I'm zapping this. I feel like this is the winner of these two games. This has so much more. It's equally silly. And I can get a cat out of this. The kitten is yours. I don't know what I want the cat for, but... Here's Michigan again. I like the background in Michigan. Main food. I think the person on the left said they didn't like hot dogs. Yeah. Florida. Oh. The comforting kitten purrs. It knows someone here is hurting. Alright, cheer up. Have a kitten. Purr. Alright. Take the stupid approval badge, go get killed, see if I care. Lastly, this brings us to Washington, where they also do not sell hot dogs. Yeah, that's the sky, alright. You see a man sitting with his back turned towards you in the Washington desert. Oh, this is like... flawless, honestly. Other than there was one guy who said he didn't want to have a hot dog. That's kind of weird, but... I bet, in fact... Hang on one second, let me see if Gate's still around. We need to know how accurate this representation of Michigan is.
I mean, they got the two main things.
It's a really good portrayal of America in general.
Yeah.
Everybody in every state wants a hot dog.
Well, I mean, you can't blame them for that.
Eh.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the only thing that's changed in modern times is there's less lights on in the Ford motor industry, and we stopped putting an E at the end of gun shop, eh?
Yeah. Okay, that's all I needed you for.
That's all anyone needs me for.
Have a good day.
You too.
There we have it. We'll have to make one more trip to Washington. Okay, I probably should have just given him the last. Well, Gate's got to leave right now for work actually. Oh no, is he dying? What's the matter with him? He's dying from a lack of hot dog. He has long hair. You can see that now. Oh, right. Get ready for some more crassness, I suppose. Shirt is unmistakably tie-dyed. He must be a hippie, as Washington is famous for these days. Do not let the hippie see you. Of course, he's busy. Steal his approval badge. And with that, we can get out of this country. I'm assuming that Washington was made last. So it's like, hey, I gotta hurry this up. What's the fastest way to make Washington believable? And that's what they came up with. Iconic. Oh, wait. Okay, I think I have to go to DC here first. No. Wait, which one am I missing? 0, 1, 2... Oh, I didn't give the hot dog guy his money. That's fair. I sold all his hot dogs, and I said I'd give him the money. There we go. You know, it's the Eisenhower administration. But yeah, I was also very curious about why the White House was there. Yeah, the whole of America wishes you the best of luck in defeating the radioactive superpower. It's really north. Why'd I go here? I saw a passage. The ship takes off with you, well... It takes off. Your first glimpse, good music. Your first glimpse of post-war Eurasia is a sobering one. Everything is in shambles, and even the landmasses are distorted in strange ways. Zombies approach you. You see a shining, terrifying structure on the distant horizon. This is your destination. Godspeed, Eisenhower. This is what the rest of the world looks like when you're on a very strict time limit. Ooh. Did he drop a torch? Did he drop a hot dog or a torch? Guess I don't really need to be conservative with these bullets. Oh no. I guess this is just Europe. And Africa appears to be a lot smaller. Wait, there's actually another passage here? I guess that we got Japan and Australia here. Oh, what do we got in here? Ah! We're doing kangaroo effect here. It's just a projection error. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. I don't know what I'm after in here. Probably that purple key. You have found the key. You may now enter the Empire of Radiation. This Cave of Origins, okay. Okay, is this water? Okay, there's nothing I can do about these last 3 zombies. Okay, this is looking a bit more involved. I hope my 8,900 health is enough. My 8,800 health. I see you got the key. Go on in. Ah. Who's in charge here? Ooh. We're trying to create tension here. You stupid bald man. Did you really think selling hot dogs would revitalize the American dream? Yeah, I did. Oh no. I am Godzooks, Emperor of Radiation and Ruin. Prepare to die, Eisenhower. Rawr. It's the best plan I've heard so far. Oh, they've awakened. They're no longer blue. Oh, actually, shoot the heart probably makes more sense, but looks like I can probably 64, 32. Ah, I think I can just. Why is it saying 64? I cannot go any deeper than this. I see why we have 8,000 health, though. Whoa. One half, 1/4. Oh, okay. That's each tile's individual health. In like, the dumbest way. Well, Eisenhower just destroyed. Good fight. Did our best. I think if I lure these guys up here a bit more. Yeah, it's actually not bad for as far as giant bosses go. Having a stupid amount of health means you can get away with the stupid amount of stars. And I guess I'm just gonna assume that the green stuff is radiation. Actually, when it's in this mode, these aren't like... Okay, I just wanted to check that they weren't like fake walls or forests or something. I think there's like a little bit of strategy in the sense that like having this single narrow tunnel that I'm making makes it very easy to get trapped. But if I spend extra ammo and carve out a wider area, I can move a bit more. I think, I would say for a 24 hours of ZZT game, this is actually a really smart boss fight. Okay, I think I've gotten through the exoskeleton. Oh, good. Oh, do they? I haven't been paying that close attention. Yeah, okay, if the radiation is that deadly. Honestly, again, it's working out nicely. I'm injured, but not done yet. This is a good boss fight. Okay, we're almost to the hearts. I'm gonna risk it and go all the way in. Oh no, these are big numbers. Quickly, quickly. The digits, there's so many. Eisenhower is pretty incredible. Yes, actually. Oh man. Good fight. Alright, we don't want to go in there. Somebody validate that these numbers are powers of 2. Oh yeah, you could do that. It takes a while to get in there. Do they eventually stop? There we go. Yeah, okay, so this is our real plan. When he's in breakable mode, we can really carve him up. Okay, I think we should be good from here. Like, what, 1.6 billion? I can't even process the digits yet. Uh-oh. Oh, it was at 512. There's not a lot of powers of 2 after that one. Let me go wide. Drag these guys out of the way one last time. And then from here, I think we should be good. There we go. We did that last quarter of damage. First, you draw an S. This has some impeccable Trogdor vibes here, as was the style at the time. I can't believe I was defeated by a president with no hair. Oh my god. This rules. The perfect ending. Every gun that is made, every warship launched, every rocket fired signifies in the final sense a theft from those who hunger and are not fed, those who are cold and not clothed. Boners. Fart. Fart, 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 fart. This has turned into an LGR video. Fart. Boners. Is this just gonna loop? Oh, okay. I was getting worried. Read the wrap-up, sure. Okay, the topic was alternate history. I don't know much history, I'm ashamed to say. I mean, I think you did a good job. I know Eisenhower had something to do with World War II, and that he died in the Korean War. So my first idea was, what if Eisenhower had survived the Korean War? Problem was, again, I didn't know anything about Eisenhower. I know I could have just looked up a summary of his life, but I could only find information on his presidency and not on his death in the Korean War. So I focused instead on his presidency. I thought, what if nuclear bombs destroyed everything but America, and Eisenhower had to defeat zombies and radioactive dragons in Eurasia? In conclusion, alternate history is awesome. What a good game. That was amazing. I loved every minute of that, I think. That was truly something else. I'm gonna actually open the editor here only because I also know is it here? One of these. One where we get our quote. Oh, I guess it's here. Yeah, there's a little hidden comment here on that quote. Oh, we didn't give the name of who even said it. I know I've heard that before. I forget who is the person who said that. I was looking for a better quote, but I couldn't find one. It's hard to find things on the internet in 2007, I guess. Real good narrative there. Well, I don't know how we're going to top that one, honestly. We're going to have to try. Definitely the winner of this event for sure. 2 for 2. Hello, welcome. You just missed Eisenhower fighting a dragon. After winning over the American people with hot dogs. But we've got some more games coming up in just a moment. I've just had these in one folder. So instead we want... I don't have the Opera House in this folder. Hang on. We're going to check out the Opera House now. As best as we can. What did I do with it? Oh, it's one more directory down. It truly is. It really told a good story there. Alright, we're gonna go to the Opera House. I'm sad to say that we're not gonna get to see the game in all its glory. Doesn't have... what's its file name? Yeah. Am I missing it here? I see the text file. Is it the right directory? Yeah. Is it Rig? No, that's Riggedy Dave. This rig station. The heck is the file name here? I was gonna look it up. Oh. My brain was glossing over it because it starts with an exclamation point. Oh, you finished Twain? I didn't look at that at all, but like I saw you were streaming late at night, and I poked my head in for like 2 seconds. Anyway, I was able to tell that a train was being made at least, so that'll be something to check out. Okay, I found the Opera House. Here it is. Explanation and tutorial for first-time players. Very important to do first. Okay. Before we pick our prestige. The GUI explained. Oh man, 4 boards for this. Aggression. This allows you to carry out aggressive tactics like headbutting your opponent. If you are on the gunslinger prestige path, you may bust a cap in gun-blazing mode. Tenacity. Tenacity is about staying in the game, either by using unfair tactics like blinding your opponent with dust, or sucking life vampirically from your opponent with the parasite prestige path. Those are not two things I would put next to one another, but luck allows you to dodge attacks. If you're on Kung Fu Master prestige path, you may instead slow time around your opponents. And coolness. To ensure you're not flailing around on the keyboard like a sissy, the coolness timer must be fully reset between each action, including attacks. Because if you can't keep your cool in battle, you ain't worth a thing, baby. Shooter's 10, level 6. TLD. Oh no, okay, 2009. I was gonna say, oh, this is like an early use of TLDR. I don't think it's that early, actually. You'll pick it up as you go. This is the name of your current zone and recommended minimum level to visit. Expect encounters above your current level to go poorly, as you will be dealt much more damage. Stay away until you're ready. Box shows the prestige path you have taken. If you've taken multiple, it will show all of them. Also denotes with a red M when you have taken on the master path, an endgame prestige path for after you have reached top level. Your character's current level is also shown here. Too long, didn't read. It's easy. You'll pick it up as you go. Good. Take your tasks. Every 10 torches you gather allows you to pick up an extra task to put in your list. Someone with a task for you will light up with a golden T. To gain levels and abilities, more tasks appear. Gems used for money. Save often. Task is complete. It will look like that. Older tasks. Hit 4. Yeah, so the main thing with this game is that it's supposed to use a program called Auto Hotkey to basically enter things on the cheat prompts with just like you making a single key press instead of having to stop and type something. But apparently Will was never able to get it to work, and I was quite literally never able to get it to work. It seems like a neat idea. I feel like just the general slowness of how quickly, like, How quickly can you mash keys? Yeah, I mean, certainly you can probably do question mark plus and a letter and enter. The speed of getting 4 characters. Oh, not really. Oh, I haven't. I mean, that could be fast enough. Yeah, but if it's dropping key presses, then you're kind of screwed. I think I remember like people discussing that program on like Z2 back in the day. I think at least for a more chill way of just entering plus I for inventory games. But if it can't do that, or if it can't do this, I don't really think it's going to be any different than doing that. Now's a good time to check your taskbar and make sure you see our friendly the Opera House icon. I think the basics. A parser code would be fancy. I mean, there's definitely Megazooks for that. I'm certain you can do something more thorough than there. And there is an extremely hacky port of Hugo's House of Horrors that I made that really abuses the cheat prompts in a horrible, horrible way. It lets you fake it, basically, but like literally every single command has to be individually coded. There's no there's no like doubling up on commands. There's no aliasing, there's no handling typos. It's not ideal. You can get away with Hugo's House of Horrors 1, and that's about it. I vaguely considered trying to port 2, but no thank you, actually. It's not a good interface, as it turns out. Nobody likes opening the cheat prompt constantly. Let's see, learning the basics. Practice hitting 1, 2, and 3 for your special attacks. And practice basic hand-to-hand fighting with this simulated combatant here. Do we actually have, like, a list of the flags or something here? Like, do I just do +1, +2, +3? Actually, I'm going to try that and just see if it works before I go digging for information here. ABC. Even though the opponent is fake, the damage is real, so take this seriously. You've gathered 4 gems from dead combatants. You may continue. Okay, so plus A. Am I supposed to do this from a distance? I mean, I guess it says hand-to-hand. Headbutt. Enemy hits. You hits. Okay, so then there's like a cool... Okay, so I think I activate power. A, B, C, D, aggression, tenacity. So... Oh, seen it. Are we still on cooldown? Okay, I got cool to proc. Interesting. Use your character's starting prestige path. Whoa. Gunslinger, the gun is God. Parasite, we are God. Kung Fu Master, the mind is God. Choose. Votes. Which of these religions is correct? Oh. Oh, just... Okay, I'm locked in because I read a scroll. I guess the gun is God, then. That's fine. Gun is usually good in ZZT. Of your origins. Chirp, chirp. You were born in space. Your mother died giving birth to you. Your mother was also in space. Your mother died giving birth to you in space. You were born in a box that bore your initials, !J. You were one of 4,500 billion, by the old British reckoning, children, the last spawn of an enormous, planet-sized hybrid of the African honeybee. Alright. Scarcely 6 million years have passed, and already your society is starting to show signs of refinement and culture. Excuse me, sir, have you heard the good news about our Lord and Savior, Varsac Five Price? Why, yes, I follow his career very closely. You're a grumpy old bastard, sporting an unwieldy cane from the sailing days. As the only surviving member of the first generation, you are utterly forgotten, and 6 million years have left you with nothing good to say about anything. This is your story to make as you see fit. Click, click, click. Welcome to the Opera House. I love the name. I don't even know how I would describe ZZT humor, but it is very much... There is an energy to it. You know it when you see it. Okay, well, I guess we're going to be a gunslinger. How many boards do we got in this? Okay, yeah. Squishy Lake, level 1. There we are, in the lake. As you wake from your centuries-long slumber, always in a colony of this size, there are ways to get ahead and become someone of distinction. Go and become strong again. There's the big ol' yeets. Oh, whoa, hey. He didn't seem to like me. Oh man, this is a very busy looking game. The keeper. The H. What's the H? Double touch a honey vendor to restore your health to the standard amount for this level. 1 gem. Well, hey there, you filthy little object. I see you have some skill in gunslinging. I could use that skill. A rogue group of honey boars have made a nest in that hive over there. Flush out 4 of them, and I'll give you something for your trouble. I can handle this task. Garnbish Fizzies. Task accepted. The honey boars. Okay. Actually, there's breakable walls in my way. I don't know how I get in there. Elders. The void shimmers and swirls. Seems to be able to grant you the ability to enter the great dungeons, but is hesitant to greet you as a brother. Perhaps you need to get more powerful and try again. Goodness, okay. Some strong requirements. What about you? I can reach these guys down here. I hate this part of my job. Worst of all, having to wash all the old guys' backs. Gross. Hey, mister, would you do it for me? I'd even give you my shift's pay. Just don't make me touch them. Okay. This action RPG in which we wash some old guys' backs. Okay, complete or abandon a task. Can I abandon a task? Cancel. I don't know how to abandon a task. Okay, yeah, those are the dungeons I can go to. Don't bother me, shitkins. Great. Sure, okay, well, there's some money. There's some shit. A lot of it. What? Who put that in a box? A task torch? Does that mean I can do another task? Is that how we're counting that, maybe? I gotta say, this is not what I was expecting the gameplay to be like. Okay, no. Use torches to get you a new slot. We're gonna have a lot of slots. Task accepted. Scrubbing. Okay. Like, I guess the elders are old. Am I supposed to scrub the elders? No. Can I... Weapons ahead. This crate is full of shit. A brown paper bag. Yeah. Wait, torch. Aha. Can I fight spiders of sorts? Yogg. Big man Moloch is not right in the head. Yogg. He lives in the lake, but today he's come up on shore and destroyed my mansion. Someone needs to find a permanent solution to that, old kook. Yeah. Okay. If I bring this man his head, I will get 3 torches. Okay, I can hit some of these things. Let's be aggressive. Go gunslinger mode. I genuinely can't tell. Oh wait, I had ammo. I was gonna say, I'm like, this doesn't seem all that different. Okay, I think... Oh, I'm gonna die. Let's just not die. Let's see, if the cooldown goes away... Why am I locked in here now? Can't get to that torch. I keep thinking this enemy is dropping a key. Everything's reset. There's so much going on. This is a very overwhelming start. I guess every time I... The cool seems to be activating automatically. I'm just gonna... just see if I can do something over here. Yeah, that makes sense for this to be just a big old test. Oh, well now you're not. Okay, well. What else we got? Bushy Lake East. Oh, that's not where I want to start. Okay, I'm able to leave currently. Oh, okay, there was a different guy. Remains of Weasel or Butler? Fighting a Moloch at level 1. Sure, have some tenacity, I guess? No. I'm really... Or sorry, not B. 2. No? Neither? Not class for tenacity. Okay. Seems like there's a lot of... Well, it did say you can eventually master all of them, so I guess it does make sense for all of these things to be here. I missed. Come on. There we go. Got a few hits. Normal attacks are too weak. I need to run away until I feel aggression. I wish I could become aggressive faster. It's not... Keeps it... Yeah, I keep using the wrong flag. They move so erratically is the thing. I would like to defeat this guy because I feel like that's something I can do. Why is this cooldown so slow? See if I can lure him over here. Well, I would like to be level 2 by killing this guy. Oh, stop dodging out of the way. There we go. Listen. Okay, there. He died. Take his head. Task complete. Now to go galumphing back. Nope, I'm locked in. I don't know why I'm locked in. But okay. Gotta say, I get 3 torches. But like, I let myself recharge on this board, and I'm still locked in. That was the case before I forced myself to go to a different one. And then I guess the last thing we got is end of demo. Well, and a template. End of demo. Fair enough. And the template. Here's all the stuff. How big is this? I feel like this is also a potential issue here. Template. Okay, there's still room for code. Rocking 9 kilobytes. Got like half your memory still here. Wait, what is this? Why is it blinking? That's the old. Roman. Here's my day's pay. Okay. And we've got some help files that have stuff, it looks like. Let's just work. Actually. This just work. Never wants to show Firefox. It hates to show Firefox. The title keeps changing. I wonder if that's a setting. Okay, that'll do. Kind of. Okay, so we got a couple help files. All guys backs. Yeah. It might just be all stuff that's in the game. I think we did just see it all. Yeah. Oh no, there's the Kung Fu Master thing. What's the task? The Angry Eppins. Afraid they got the better of me, and I lost a personal item near there. It should be in a brown paper bag. Oh no. You can see our executable for launching the hotkeys. That just doesn't quite do what it should. If auto hotkey had been a little better and injecting key presses, I would have made an action RPG for ZZT. And instead, we're looking at it like this. It seems like a lot, honestly. But like you said, it is very much just kind of a test bed more than the proper game. I'd be interested in seeing what that looks like. I still don't know how well it would play, because I still ultimately was just mashing keys to punch things or just hoping that they ran into my shots. But also it's been another, like, decade. I think you could probably do nicer enemies now than then. Alright. That's the Opera House. Now I'm going to run an ad break here real quick, and we'll just tack on one or two other short little things here before we call it an evening. So stick around for a few more minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, welcome back. We need to find something else to play. There's not going to be anything in this directory. What else we got? Got launch ZZT first and foremost. You get to see a whole bunch of file names for unpreserved worlds. What was this first one? Oh, right. There. We still had... I got so distracted by Eisenhower and Radiation and how good that was, and that being in its own folder, that I forgot about, like, the main event here. This is what we were supposed to be streaming today. This is Shadows of the Night. The long-lost 24 Hours of ZZT entry that unfortunately got corrupt at some point and wound up just not being available for the past 27 years. And now we're finally going to get to see what this is. So the first 24 Hours of ZZT competition, the topic was Night. The winner, famously, was Myth's Night Planet, which is a beloved classic these days. As for this one, I don't know. I really don't know. We'll have to see what these shadows are all about. This is the town. Wander around. And be sure to go in every place, except the bottom right one. Nobody's home. Anyhow, the shadows of the night have infiltrated the town hall. Don't go there until you have the nuke and beer. Getting some real Eisenhower and Radiation vibes from this one. Alright. Oof. Ow. I took a bandage off earlier, and I probably should have put a replacement on. Poor thumb. I mean... Well, no. Let's start with our own house, actually, and not the armory. Immediately to bed with us. Turn off that alarm. Okay, to enter the house, you have to enter the code by sound. You will see and hear the code, so this is a simple memory game. Press the A next to the waters to start. Weird. Also, we're already in here. A. The blue one isn't playing a tone. Oh, thank goodness. I was also extremely worried of how long I was going to have to play Simon. I wonder if this game was supposed to start on this board? I've got a lot of questions already. What is this house? There's like nothing in it. There's a toilet, of course. Sink. Search that garbage can, of course. There might be something useful inside. 500. Why did I throw away 500 score? Stare at the toilet? No. We refuse to engage. Gaze at your window. Glowing red light coming from the moon. Ooh. This something? Picture of the ocean. I really love art like hanging on the walls in ZZT games of this era. It's always just like, what's the most generic decoration I can come up with? Everything hidden in the bed. Oh, we're gonna get dumped in the gossip house every time with this passage, too. Such round buildings. How about the armory? Hey there, Sonny. Sorry, but most of my inventory is gone since everybody is buying weapons in fear of these shadows of the night. I do have a nuke left, which could be used to blow up that gosh dang red planet. Oh, good. Luckily, I found 500 score in my garbage today, so I can buy the nuke. Good choice, Sonny. Take care of that red planet. I guess that's one objective down. What can we learn in the library? Oh, wow, this is a cool-looking library, though. This looks neat. I can't... Well, let me go up here. Can't quite tell what's going on with, like, these. Oh, I guess we'll go in the passage to investigate this shelf? No, these are books, not a passage. Rumors of the Red Planet by Ted Boyle. Chapter 1, How It Got There. The year is 2073, and the Shadow Clan has grown many powers and resources. In their greatest victory against the government, they infiltrated NASA with their Red Planet. They shot it up. Oh no. But all of the clan was killed by SWAT teams and such. This is a good book. I really like the world that this game is creating here. Chapter 2, what'll happen with it? It is said by some mystics that the planet is not just a planet. It's a sort of battery to hold the Shadow Clan spirits once they decease. Once the moon comes into alignment with the planet, the spirits will be released in their utmost evil. Is this the spirits within? Is this the Final Fantasy movie? I feel like it would be too early to know what that movie would be about. Chapter 3, what these spirits can do. Some mystics saw the spirits rising in number to take over the entire human race. If sunlight reaches them while they are on Earth, one spirit will become hundreds, thousands, perhaps millions in number. Chapter 4, how to stop the spirits. I'm glad somebody wrote this book. I'm glad Ted Boyle wrote. Give the author credit. I'm glad Ted Boyle wrote this. How to stop them. If all of these mystics turn out to be true, I believe there's only one way to stop these spirits. It has to be done by night. You have to destroy their source of energy, the Red Planet, with a nuke. So that's what they are. I better go test my nuking skills at the arcade. I didn't see an arcade out here. Unless the arcade is the lower right building and it's just not labeled for some reason. Maybe we can get some good gossip. The Gossip House. Why wouldn't you not just say, like, tavern or something? You know, it's a comment in this town that people leave a lot of money in their garbage can. Don't subtweet me. Sleep. Where the only thing that could destroy the Red Planet was a nuke. I heard there's one on sale at the town armory. The setup for this game is truly wild. Burp. Hello, I'm President Clinton. Oh, well, sorry, game. How rude indeed. How rude. I think they were all supposed to burp. Shit, does this work? What can I do you for? I'd like a beer for free? Usually we charge customers for drinks, but since you are going to save the world, this one's on the house. Here you go. Alright, we've got the bar. We've got the beer and the nuke. What is this one? Nobody's here. Okay, yeah, that's right. They said it was empty. Is there an arcade in the town hall? Because otherwise, I don't think we're going to get to practice. Oh no, the shadows. They're here. They're running away. Another dead body. Gory little game. Uh-oh. Well, you didn't win the 24 hours of ZZT. Town hall. What do we got? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Wildcard, yes. There we go. Oh, it's these guys. That's neat. They become the door. Got the beer. Oh, and it's one of these games where, like, we already solved the puzzle, so we're not even going to get to know that the puzzle was there. An unpenetrable barrier, and we had to short-circuit it with liquid, such as beer. Got the beer. Oh, yeah, okay. It's because go is a reserved word. They're expecting this, but... Okay. So there's your mistake. Which instead means we're just going to have to zap our way through it. Like so. We just shoot the nuke? Yeah. Part 3, shoot the nuke. The part of this is to get the nuke into the red planet. Avoid the shadows, because if you lose, say goodbye to Mother Earth. Okay. It's very slow to respond. Uh-oh. Oh, bad ending. Okay. After you miss the red planet, the sun comes out, and the shadows on Earth spawn to the billions. Soon, all of humanity becomes their slaves. By Jeff Conroy and Viper. 2 people. Graphics by Viper. Programming by Jeff Conroy. Here's our email addresses. Hope you enjoyed Day of ZZT. Yeah, was it actually not called the 24 Hours at the time? Because the Megazooks community was doing the Day of Zooks well before. So it would make sense for people to use that term instead. Yeah, they got all the classic inboxes. Name a more iconic duo. You know what? I didn't take a minute to appreciate that Earth. I'm sure it'll probably be in the good ending also. Ah, okay. Well, we'll look at this Earth. What's that extra continent? What is bottom center here? I guess it's a fantasy world. Okay, please let me not crash my nuke. No, well, I mean, I hit the planet. Lemuria. That's a fun one. Alright, are we just naming our lost continents? Those were the names of the Something Awful TF2 server, so I have played on Lemuria, and Mu, and Atlantis, and what else? They had Thule. There was another one I'm blanking out on. They didn't have a Gondwanda land. I think there was something with an R. Anyway, I've won. I've saved the human race. That ain't bad. That looks pretty nice. You've nuked the red planet, and just in the nick of time. As you go back to your home, dawn spreads all over Earth. Alright, so not a lot of a difference here. In the quick one-sentence ending. Cute. And there we have it. After 20-something years, we finally got closure on the first ever 24 Hours of ZZT contest. With that, I think this one is also a contest game, so let's go with this. Yeah, okay. Oh, and it's by Nixon also, so that works out. You know, the creator of that AI game that we started with. Let me just tweak this a little bit real quick. It's 2010. The one board contest. We were so desperate to just come up with a contest format that would get people to actually participate. You will not find the answer in the boxes. Well, oh no. Have some regrets. So is this... I guess it has to be a portal engine if we're blocked by water here. How's this work? No instructions? Just go for it? Do I shoot while shooting to make a portal? Hmm. Gotta... There's not a lot shooting. No? Can't move while it's doing this, while the portal is being fired. We get red and green. Oh, I guess... Okay, wait. Oh. I mean, I guess that works. That's an interesting take on Portal. A lot of people wanted to try and do some level of a Portal engine for ZZT. It was the hotness. But I think all of them were extremely clunky at best. This is kind of trying something. Sure am avoiding all these pushers. Getting yanked like this. This is more of a hook shot. I think if you called this a hook shot engine, I'd be like, cool hook shot engine. But you're calling it a portal engine, and that's making me say, eh. Why is this one here? I feel like this portal needs to be saved. I guess there's a puzzle element there, since we can only use these spots once. I guess it has to, well, it could be that one. No, that one down there is nothing, so it has to be this one. I didn't press anything, but I shoved that slider. Is this right? Yeah, I guess this all works out. Well, it said it was a one-board jam, so I do think that this is all we're gonna get. Are you gonna give me a little, yay, good job, you did it? You win! I need sleep. As a hook shot, it's pretty neat. There's something there, I suppose. But, portal it ain't. And why? You will not find the answer in the boxes. I'm a bit confused by that. The only board. Oh, we can see an alternate take. The real only board and toolkit. Is this going to play identically? No, this is going to kill us for daring to look at it. Unless you're supposed to... Oh, actually... Oh, well, that didn't do anything. Oh, there it goes. Weird. This definitely seems a little different. I think maybe if you play in super fast game over speed... then maybe, you know, it feels more Portal-like because the geeting process would be significantly faster, as is the bullet travel time. But there doesn't seem to actually be anything you could portal on here. Are the brown walls actually supposed to be it? No, they're not, like, breakables or anything. I don't know. Whatever this attempt was, this one seems like it got abandoned in favor of the other one, which is functional at least. And that's Portal done. Let me do one more of these really short guys. Platform engine. I think we know what to expect with this. But do you know who the author is? Not from the title screen, you don't. What's the year on this one? Oh, I don't even have this uploaded. 2012. That was a late one. This game's barely a decade old. A platforming engine by Commodore. Definitely one of the fancier ZZTers code-wise back in the day. Oh, we kind of auto-move. No, wait, we're pacing. Hang on. No input. Oh, okay. We're capturing the player input there. There's no, like, invisible arrows or anything. There needs to be, though, because I need to recenter after I jump. Alright, but I mean, this is... Yeah? I mean, it's extra challenging because of the weird way this stuff works. That's what no, it's on me. I keep focusing on the actual player. It doesn't matter. The player clone down there is the one that does all the actual inputs. My real position doesn't matter. It doesn't care if I bump into a wall or nothing. No, okay, I gotta start moving horizontally first. And jump. Not the worst one of these I've played. Oh, actually, what do we do about here? Because I can't... Oh. Okay, I still can't jump like that. Maybe not quite. It feels a bit slow. It's a little sluggish. I don't think it needs to be. Like, I'm fighting the corners is the problem. Yeah, like even if I'm cornered, if I'm quick about tapping like left and then up, I will jump diagonally as I want to do. It's fine. I have very high standards for Commodore because Commodore did like legit some of the most impressive stuff of this era. This just feels like one of many attempts at doing ZZT platforming. Functional enough. But, I would love to reach the goal. I would love to get good at this. Jump early. Jump off them. There we go. Maybe. There we go. I did it. I platform engined. It works. It does what it says. It just doesn't feel like an innovation in the space for 2012. It just seems like a platforming engine. Is there anything else in this world, or is it actually... Nope, that's it. All done. I just wonder why it's so slow. I feel like it would be better faster. Like, are you just cycle? Yeah, cycle 2. Just what would this look like if it was actually fast? Would that make it better, or would it just become more annoying to do precise jumps? I mean, that is fast. Now it feels more like a Lemming Z kind of game. Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling to get up there. That's also not the way to go, apparently. The fact that I, like, stop when I finish jumping, which, you know, makes sense, but, like, the auto run is weird. Okay, well, I am struggling at the faster speed, so maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. Yeah. How'd I get up here so easily? There we go. Alright. I think that's, I don't know if it's really that much more punishing at the faster speed. It seems just as annoying to control as before. Alright. I think I'm going to call it here, because there's not a lot other options, and the ones that there are a lot longer than these single board things and little contest games. So I think it's time to call it a day. Let's slide on over to our outro here. We'll say our farewells. As always, thank you all for watching today. I hope you all had a lot of fun. I think we got a good set of games, especially at the beginning there. The AI one was a promising start, and Eisenhower And Radiation is gonna be one I remember for at least a little bit, to be sure. Opera House is certainly a creative idea that unfortunately wasn't unable to get off the ground. And then this Lost 24 Hours of ZZT game was, well, an entry. Also perfectly fine. I feel like the names Jeff Conroy and Viper showed up enough early on that I was hoping for something exciting, but it was just kind of strange, really. You have 24 hours, and the best you can come up with is, I don't know, find some score in the garbage can and buy a nuke. You tried your best. I appreciate it. But that'll do it then for today. We will be back again next Friday, where we are going to continue going through, what was it called? Adventure, The Lost Gems, which has actually been quite a lot of fun. It's Snicka's first release. It's like 100 boards in total. We got through about half of it the first time. It's definitely got that goofy energy. Some interesting ideas, and a lot of bad ideas also, which makes it fun too. Enemies take like 1,000 shots, and we've ran into a few bugs, which unfortunately bring the game down. But it's one of those games that you still can't help but be charmed by. So do look forward to that next Friday, 6 o'clock. And then next Sunday at noon, as always, will be some more Unpreserved Worlds. The last few of them, honestly. We might be towards the end. We're really stretching the limits now. Alright, thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all next time. I'm gonna find us someone to raid. I think Author Blue, since he was stopping by here earlier and I saw he went live. Alright, see ya.